Hello again, Tom JH Page, back with some more P3D on VATSIM. Just getting some catering on board. I have no idea if this is realistic, Alpha Flight Services. I don't know a whole lot about aircraft catering, but it looks pretty cool at least. We're not on VATSIM at the moment, but I'm just about to connect. I thought just while we have a bit of peace and quiet, we'll have a look around the aircraft, and I can explain what we're doing today. So we're going to Amsterdam from London Gatwick in this EasyJet Europe aircraft. It's Bordeaux livery. It's registered in Austria for various reasons, but we're not going via Austria. We're going nowhere near Austria. We're just going to go across the sea, just over to the east, into the Netherlands. So, yeah, no, these new models really freak me out. I don't like them. They're way too high definition. Yeah. I'll see if the guy at the back is the same as well. Yeah, exact same guy. Okay, so, while we're waiting for the alignment to happen, let's tune into the ATC, which is not online. Okay, so that's a small flaw to our plan. Well, let's just tune on to delivery and then get some clearance. 121.95. Gatwick delivery, good afternoon, easy 87 Charlie Kilo, stand 554, type A320, requesting IFR clearance to Amsterdam as filed.
No delivery, just AFK for a second.
And all stations deliveries back, break, easy 87 Charlie X-ray, stand by, I'll get back to you with the clearance in about a minute. Easy 87 Charlie X-ray, gap delivery, are you ready?
Yep.
Easy 87 Charlie X-ray cleared, Amsterdam, train 1, Zulu departure, squawk 7324.
Clear to Amsterdam on France 1 Zulu departure, squawk 7324, easy 87 Charlie Kilo.
Easy 87 Charlie Kilo, read back correct. And can I get your stand number? I can't seem to see you.
It's 554.
554, thanks. And Easy 87 Charlie X-ray, read back correct. Report ready for push.
Will do, thanks very much, 87 Charlie X-ray. Okay, so we have clearance. It's the France 1 Zulu.
Gatwick delivery, speedbird 586, requesting
So that's our squawk code, and now we just have to do the flight plan. I'm going to tune off the frequency while it's in the background, because really it's just going to disturb us. So we're going from EGKK to EHAM. We have a call sign of EZY87CX Charlie X-ray, which I think I said Charlie Kilo earlier. Feels the more natural thing to say. I think the cost index is like 15 or something. It doesn't really make much of a difference, but we'll put it in anyway. 51250 and request. Hopefully that goes through. There we go. It's correct. Yeah, that's what we got on SimBrief. I don't believe you can do it at 270. I might be wrong about that, but I think the maximum is 250. I mean, it's a very short flight, so it's not going to have a massive impact on us. The France 1 Zulu departure. That's all good. And check the flight plan is the same. So that's the France 1 Zulu, then M604 to Gazba, and M197 to Redfer, and then Redfer 1 Alpha into Amsterdam. No. Okay, let's do boarding. We've already operated the jetway, so just need to get the back door open. I'm always pressing the wrong pop-up. You can hear the lovely sound of a default CRJ in the background. Should we go and have a look at the traffic while this is going on? There we go. That's a weird zoom. So what have we got? Spot an EasyJet there. In the I think that's either a temporary livery or I don't know what that is, but they're not around in that state for long. We've got a bank of default CRJs, so apologies about that. We've got a 777-300, which should not be here. A Lufthansa, which should not be here. A British Airways 787, which should not be here. What else have we got? Do we have a plane landing? Oh no, they're landing on, they're doing 08 right, I remember. So we've got two Ryanairs, a Wizz Air, an EasyJet, and another EasyJet. Is that a oh, that's a Neo. Look at that. That's very cool. And nothing landing as far as I can see. What else we've got? An Air China, two Air China, well, China Southern and Air China. They've got A320s from China somehow. I imagine how they got here. Saudi Arabian 777 that's inside the terminal. Thomas Cook. Is that Thomas Cook? What is that? What? Oh, it's Wizz Air. Huh. That's cool. There's Thomas Cook. I knew I saw one earlier. That's a Virgin 787. That shouldn't be here. That's a KLM, I imagine. That's pretty cool. So there's a decent amount of traffic. I mean, everyone's in lockdown, so there's not really much to do except for fly around. Right. That's enough gandering around. You see, I've gone far enough from my plane that it's actually stopped loading the graphic properly, which is always fun. I don't have the GSX Level 2 because I don't really fancy spending that much money on a program that's of the quality that GSX is, so you can't see the people walking around, but apparently the baggage loading is only half done. I don't know what's going on with that. We seem to be missing a truck. Now I know I made the mistake last video when I was at Heathrow of not opening the... You see, they've closed the baggage doors. They were open. They seem to have closed them again. And we are missing a truck. And we're missing the baggage carts as well. I don't know where they are. I mean, sometimes they do spawn in like 100 miles away and then try and drive across. There's another Air China over there. Or China Southern. That's a 737. Again, they shouldn't be here. I don't know how they got here. I mean, maybe if they came in as like a 777 or something, that would make more sense. But oh well. Can't as a KLM 787. I don't think I really need to explain that one, do I? But there goes the Wizz Air. Gonna take the gear up. There we go. I wish VATSIM was slightly higher refresh rate with the planes because it looks a bit naff. There's the bags. Where are you getting those from? You see, I was talking about why I haven't bought the GSX Level 2. It's just because, and the door's shut. Oh my god. Job well done. Job well done, mate. See, I don't know if this is GSX or the scenery object, but he's not. Oh, here comes some bags. How are we going to do this? Yeah, that's the wrong way. Oh, we're speeding up. Oh no! Oh, there's been a horrific accident. Where is she going? Okay. Alright. Oh, for crying out loud. We done? Let's close that at least. Okay, I guess we have to shut the doors now. I mean, sometimes it opens the doors by itself and sometimes it doesn't, so you kind of have to try and stay 11 steps ahead of it. There goes the doors. Right, let's get the APU on. I don't know why it keeps zooming in like this. I guess it doesn't really matter for now. That's the APU. I know you meant to wait a little bit before turning it. You press the mast, then you have to wait a second, but I just spam it because it's not real. Let's call delivery and say that we're ready for push and start. Given that the APU is on, and that's all completed. Carrick delivery, easy 87 Charlie X-ray, ready for push and start.
Easy 87 Charlie X-ray, thanks. Ground 121.8.
Ground 1218, you have a nice day. Cheers.
You too.
Okay. Carrick ground, good afternoon. Easy 87 Charlie X-ray, we're on stand 554, just requesting push and start.
Easy 87 Charlie X-ray, there's an aircraft that's just pushed behind, 2 stands to your left, hold position, I'll call you back.
Okay, so this is the aircraft that we're waiting. Oh, this is the aircraft that we're waiting for.
Wizard 126 Whiskey, we are ready to taxi.
Right, so let's disconnect the external power.
Taxi
Turn on
via
the AP
Lima,
bleed.
Papa, Kilo, Quebec, Holster, Juliet.
And disconnect the APU and get rid of the drown. Remove the nose or steering pin, otherwise we'll have some issues, and we'll whack the fuel pumps on.
Station calling calls enemy. All stations, grounded back online.
Easy 87 Charlie X-ray, ready for push and start 554.
Easy 87 Charlie X-ray, stand 554, push and start for face south.
Push and start proof face south 87 Charlie X-ray.
Shuttle A Tango Taxi Juliet to Holt Short of Quebec.
Okay, so we are moving finally. As is the way with these things, sometimes
Easy 72 Kilo Tango, continue via Quebec to holding point Quebec 1.
he's very quiet.
Continuing back to Quebec 1, Easy 72 Kilo Tango.
November 159 Bravo Charlie, request taxi.
November 159 Bravo Charlie, Roger, hold position for a minute.
Okay,
Hold position number 159.
so engine 1 is starting nicely.
2 Charlie Oscar, lead us on 145, request vehicle, zone departure clearance northbound.
See Oscar Lima, Gatwick ground, I was on delivery earlier, I sent my request to the Gatwick director and I'm just waiting the answer.
Right, okay, to Lima.
And start engine
Gatwick
2.
ground, EasyJet 1135 holding short of Juliet.
Easy 1135 taxi straight ahead on Romeo, hold short of Lima.
Taxi straight ahead on Romeo, hold short on Lima, EasyJet 1135.
Oh, there goes the 777.
Easy 70 Kilo Tango, give way to the company A320 and then continue via Juliet, Tango and 26 right to holding point Juliet 7.
We must better if it's a 200 because those actually fly here. But oh well.
Roger, we'll go right to the Easy A320, then we'll continue on to Juliet Tango.
Lufthansa 112, roger, hold position, break, easy 87 Charlie X-ray, continue straight ahead on to Quebec to holding point Quebec 1.
Straight ahead on Quebec, hold Quebec 1, easy 87 Charlie X-ray. Okay, so it's good for taxi, straight into the path of the other EasyJet. But that's fine, we won't hit it, we can see the one. So we're going straight ahead on Quebec to Quebec 1, which is a holding point.
It's right on 26 right and then straight ahead to Juliet 7.
Yeah, Roger, Easy 72 Kilo Tango, Roger, we're going to Juliet right and up to Juliet 7.
Oops, I've just messed up my...
You're at 586, continue
Chaseplane.
right on Juliet to holding point Juliet 4.
Right on Juliet to holding point Juliet 4 for Cedar 586, thank you.
And November 159er Bravo Charlie, continue straight ahead, holding point Juliet 4. Shuttle 8 Tango, contact Gatwick Tower 124.225, coast on only, bye bye.
Course on only 124.225, Shuttle 8 Tango, thank you.
November 159er Bravo Charlie, straight ahead to holding point Juliet 4.
Straight ahead to Juliet 4, number 159, Roger.
Easy 70 Kilo Tango, contact Gatwick Tower, coast on only 124.225, bye bye.
Roger, Gatwick Tower on 124.235, Easy 72 Kilo Tango.
Golf Sierra Bravo, give way to the British Airways 787-900, passing on Juliet, and then continue straight ahead onto Juliet, and then Golf to holding point Golf 1.
What's that for us?
Roger, holding
No.
point Golf 1,
Okay,
give way
good.
to 797 via Juliet and Golf, Golf Sierra Bravo. And November 159 Bravo Charlie, I just realized you're a TBM 900. You can also make the next left turn onto Golf, and then holding point Golf 1.
Golf to hold, Golf 1, sign number 159, Bravo.
Okay, so there goes the Ryan there. I don't know if we were watching, it wouldn't have been... Oh, he's just landed, I think.
EasyJet 1135 is on the block, thank you for the ATC, bye.
Okay, so here's Quebec 1, this is where we need to hold
And
short of.
Lufthansa 1152 continue crashing taxi via Lima and Quebec to holding point Quebec 1.
That Ryanair has stopped on the runway, I think, which is not ideal.
This is taxi via Lima, Quebec to holding point Quebec 1.
Anyway, not my problem. We'll stop here.
Easy 87 Charlie X-ray,
Don't mind.
continue via Juliet to holding point Juliet 4.
Continue via Juliet, hold Juliet 4, easy 87 Charlie Quebec, correction, Charlie X-ray.
November 159 Bravo Charlie, contact Gatwick Tower.
Okay, so take a right onto here, which is taxiway Juliet, and it goes right the way down to the end.
124225, number 159 Bravo Charlie, cheers.
Ground hello, no trans 2410, stand 20, ready to push and start.
No trans 2410, stand 18, push and start approved, face west.
18, push start approved, face west, no trans 2410.
Speedbird 586, contact Gatwick Tower 124.225 with call sign only, please.
124.225, Speedbird 586, only call sign, thanks for your help.
And this is KLM 789, is the information for pushing drive to Amsterdam.
KLM 789, readability is 1 if you're calling for clearance. You can need to contact delivery on 121.95.
Very cool, isn't it? We've got a proper realistic queue coming on onto 08 right. We've got a landing aircraft, we've got a collection of aircraft, some of whom have their strobe lights on for some reason, but we won't complain.
Easy 7 Charlie X-ray, same for you, tower will call sign only 124.225.
Call sign name to tower 124.225, thanks for your help, have a good one. Okay, so that's the tower for us.
Right, easy 418 X-ray, go around, I say again, go around, acknowledge.
And we have a go around.
Easy 400 X-ray.
Easy 418 X-ray, turn right immediately, heading 180 degrees, climb to altitude 3,000 feet.
Where's that easy jet? There he is.
Right 180,
Oh.
up 3000, easy 400 X-ray.
You can hear his autopilot going off. I don't think that Thomas Cook over there is moving quickly enough. I imagine that's the problem. This is the longest taxi ever. Aside from like, oh, there we go. Finally, we can move forwards.
DJ 7 Charlie X-ray, hold Juliet 1.
Yeah, hold Juliet 1, Charlie X-ray.
Roll M right. Right, easy 87 Charlie X-ray, line up runway 08 right.
Line up 8 right, it's Charlie X-ray.
Easy 7 Mike uniform, vacate left now. Easy 87 Charlie X-ray, runway 08 right, clear for takeoff. Surface 10 degrees, 8 knots.
Clear for takeoff from runway 08 right, easy 87 Charlie X-ray.
Easy 7 Mike uniform, taxi Charlie short of Juliet, contact Gatwick ground.
Okay, clear for takeoff, keep it rolling. Over to the rudders. 50%. And flex. Man flex 68, SRS runway nav, auto thrust blue. .100 knots. V1 rotate. And we have positive climb, gear up. Navigation.
Good day, Speedbird 78 my Charlie, W08 right.
High fly 480 X-ray, runway 08 right, clear to land, surface 110 degrees 8 knots.
Clear to land, good right, Chaseplane for 8 kilo X-ray.
Tower, good
DJ 7 Charlie X-ray, contact Gatwick director 126 X-ray 25 flight.
Gatwick director 16885, thanks for your help.
176 X.
Turn 260 degrees and turn 80 right now, it's over.
Gatwick director, good afternoon, easy 87 Charlie X-ray, just passing 3,000 feet.
Easy 87 Charlie X-ray, Gatwick, thank you. Scorecard don't climb now, flight level 130.
Ident, climb flight level 13087 Charlie X-ray.
Well,
Okay,
three
take flaps up, squawk ident, and
straight
strap to 130. I did say that they usually clear straight up. I'm going to take flaps completely up. keep flying manual for a little bit, why not?
12, thank you. I'm not sure where you're going, so right turn now, heading 140 degrees.
Okay, well we're basically just flying in a straight line, so I might as well take the autopilot.
Yep, sure, 12, the Gatwick arrival, Willow through Bravo takes you south to Gatwick and then you come back in northbound to avoid the Heathrow traffic.
We're coming to flight level, so we can set standard barometric pressure, which is 1013. I'm just dialing it down first time, just so it doesn't cause a bump when we're resetting it over to Amsterdam. Okay, so we'll disarm the ground spoilers, check that everything is everything is alright. Forgot to start the chrono. Always get caught up in that excitement of takeoff, but there we go.
Easy 87 Charlie X-ray, Echo ATC Unicom 122.8, bye bye.
122.8, have a good one, thanks.
Traffic.
Uh-oh.
Contact Gatwick Tower 124.225, course on only.
That's not good. 1,000 feet above and descending. Or actually, that'll be us climbing.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so let's go to Unicom. This traffic seems to have... Oh my god, that's close. Is that a British Airways A320? This is why we need under control online. But, you know. Disaster averted, I guess. Could have been worse.
Traffic.
Yes, I know. Okay, up to 250. There's always something else. Let's turn the seatbelt signs off. Everyone can mill around as they please. It's a very, very short flight, so. Okay, so landing runway 06 apparently. So we'll plan for 06 arrival on the Red for 1 Alpha, which is already planned. The Red for 1 Alpha is very flexible. You can pretty much go from wherever with that. It's usually vectors from Sugol onto the ILS, but there is no Amsterdam approach online. It doesn't seem. Land control. Good afternoon. Easy 87 Charlie X-ray. Flight level 250 inbound Spear.
Easy 87 Charlie X-ray London. Hello. Route direct Ratlow.
Direct Ratlow. Easy 87 Charlie X-ray.
Golf November Whiskey, I'm going to contact Gatwick directors. I'm going to be doing transits for Gatwick. Golf November Whiskey. See you shortly.
Yeah, probably better idea.
Cheers, Harry. Golf November Whiskey.
Okay, so just going to put in the arrival data. It's 1025 on the QNH.
Zulu 9741, descend flight level 1.
Temperature of 16 degrees Celsius. Wind 050 at 8 knots. So that's pretty much dead down the runway. Okay, so it's a 189 decision height.
4923 London control, roger.
Okay. Okay, so we have covered the majority of the distance to Amsterdam. We were just talking to London control, and we've been given a new instruction to be flight level 230 by Redford. We're descending when ready, so we're descending to 230. So whenever we're ready, we can descend to Redford. So there's no rush, and the top of the descent is just there. We're probably going to descend a little bit before that because we're only going down to 230. Okay, so I'm going to start our initial descent down to flight level 230, leveled by Redford, hopefully.
Control November 87 Charlie X-ray, direct Lima Alpha Mike, flight level 3.
120 thanks for your help, see you later.
0,
well, that was an exercise in getting transmitted over, wasn't it? So the next restriction is, well not restriction, but the next target is 130 at Sulut. Careful with the pronunciation of that one. So, as you can see, the dot is way above. We won't be going to descend until a bit later, but ATC told us to be level 230 at Redford, probably so we stay out of Maastricht's airspace. But we're down here anyway, not going back up for obvious reasons. So we need to watch this really and see when it's going to kick in. There we go, there it is. Speak of the devil. Right, let's just reset it down to, I don't know, 90. It's a nice round number. Well, it's not really a round number, but oh well, doesn't matter. Standing with the descent profile, that'll keep us on track. And we're not going to come down all the way down to 2000 for that's basically the extended centre line of the runway, so we're not going to come down all the way to 2000 because, as you can see, we go on for another mile and we're still at 2000, so we don't really need to do that. That's just an abnormality, I guess, but that's how it is in the procedure. But we will bring ourselves down on the ILS probably around 3000 feet, 2500. So, I won't show the entire descent because it's not really that interesting, but I will definitely film the approach. I don't think we're going to have an ATC, unfortunately, for the approach, but we do have tower and do have ground, or just tower. Okay, fine. So we have tower, if nothing else, but I have checked the scenery works this time, so as long as nothing's changed from the flight, we should actually have some ground textures when we land, hopefully. Okay, so, contrary to the previous update I gave you guys, we now have Amsterdam radar. So they're going to guide us in to the arrival, which is brilliant. So I'm just going to tune in. It would have been easy to go the other way, but oh well, we live and learn. Amsterdam radar, good afternoon. Easy 87 Charlie X-ray, just passing flight level 190 on the Red for 1 Alpha arrival.
Easy 87 Charlie X-ray, good evening. Continue Red for 1 Alpha, runway 06. Descent to flight level 100, 100, level by Sugol.
Okay, expect the runway 06 continue with the Red for 1 Alpha and descend flight level 100, level by Sugol, easy 87 Charlie X-ray. Okay, so we're just going to come a little bit higher. That's going to really mess with the descent profile, so I'm going to lower the descent rate a little bit. We were meant to be, I don't know if you saw, we were meant to be 7,900 feet by Sugol, and we're going up another 200 feet, 2,000 feet, sorry. So that's going to mean that we're below the optimal descent path, but that's okay. There's no way we can predict that. So we're just going to reduce the descent rate and wait for the purple dot here to come down and meet us. So we're continuing on the arrival we were, and runway 06, as the ATC said, so should make our life fairly easy.
Controller, good afternoon, Ligurian 7 for Papa, with you inbound to North Cooper level 240.
Ligurian 7 for Papa, good evening, cleared Norco to Alpha arrival, expect runway 06, proceed direct to RTIP.
Norco to Alpha, runway 06 to direct RTIP,
Okay, so we have some more instructions. So after Sugol, we're going direct to Sierra Papa Lima, which I believe is the Schiphol, I can never say it correctly, VOR. So, I don't know where that exactly brings us, but that's where we're going. And after that, we're descending flight level 70, so we can dial that in. And that's really all we have to do so far. 121.2, thanks for your help, see you later.
Ligurian 7 for Papa, descend flight level 70, after RTIP direct Papa.
Amsterdam approach, good afternoon, easy 87 Charlie X-ray, passing 9,000 feet, direct Sierra Papa Lima. That's not a frequency, derp.
3555 Tango, taken. Like a 3555 Tango, can I expect auto handoff to radar or to approach?
That's not for us, oops. Amsterdam approach, good afternoon, easy 87 Charlie X-ray, passing 8,500 feet, inbound Sierra Papa Lima.
Easy 87 Charlie X-ray, Rangers Alpha, thanks for the approach, runway 06, descent to flight level 40.
Runway 06 and descend to flight level 40, easy 87 Charlie X-ray.
Easy 87 Charlie X-ray, turn right, heading 145.31 miles from touchdown, descend to 2,000 feet, QNH 1025.
Okay, heading 145, descend to 2,000 feet on QNH 1025, easy 87 Charlie X-ray.
Amsterdam hello, good afternoon, 446, over Sugol, flight level 1.
You can see just how wonderfully flat the Netherlands is from here. And there's the airport in the distance. I'm not going to zoom in because that will ruin everything. Look at that. Not a hill in sight. That's incredible. Also, you can see, look, we've been in the air for 34 minutes, but we've been off the, well, not off blocks, but off the sense pushback. It's been an hour and 10. Just goes to show how long that taxi took. But I'm not salty about that. Yeah, it doesn't look brilliant, does it? Ugh, I'm not happy with the whole scenery situation. I mean, it's Flytampa from then on, so we can pretty much just ignore the draw distance situation. Let's put it like that. It's very, very well populated up until, well, there. Oh well. Oh, didn't turn the landing lights on. Fail. Okay, we can have the seatbelt signs on now as well. Just because we're about to land.
turn right. EC87 Charlie X-ray to left heading 090, cleared out 06.
Turn left heading 090 and cleared for the ILS runway 06, easy 87 Charlie X-ray, thank you. Okay, so we've been cleared for the ILS runway 06, which is just over there. I think it's the one I've got my mouse over there.
Good evening, KLM 1975, 3,500 feet.
Just reduce the vertical speed a little bit.
Come on, 975, identified, climb level 130.
And we can put the localizer on. See there, localizer captured. We can do some wiggling around now. Try and get established on that localizer. And then we can activate the approach mode, so when it's ready it will just get on the glide slope and start descending with it. Okay, so we've got Cat 3 single. We can put in the other autopilot. There you go, Cat 3 dual, so if we need to we can auto land, but we won't be. I can land this myself, I think. Let's start getting the speed down. Take flaps 1.
Left 150, speed of 46.
And we'll take the gear also.
2500.
And can reduce to 160.
Skip on good day, Ligurian 37 Bravo, descending 70 and turning right to Papa Alpha Mike.
Flaps 2.
Ligurian 37 Bravo, hello, information is Alpha, vector 06, descend level 40.
Descending 40 for runway 06, Ligurian 37 Bravo.
Come on, 975, contact Amsterdam 125, decimal 750.
Okay, we'll take final approach speed. Not that.
Charlie X-ray number 1, 6 miles out, contact tower 119.
I hate it when it does that.
2000.
Okay.
Operator 125, decimal 75, KLM 1975, bye bye.
EC87 Charlie X-ray, contact tower 119, decimal 225.
119225, thanks for help, see you later, easy 87 Charlie X-ray.
And sure, evening, sure, bye bye.
Amsterdam Tower, easy 87 Charlie X-ray with you, ILS runway 06.
EC87 Charlie X-ray, runway 06, clear to land, wind 050 at 8.
Clear to land, runway 06, easy 87 Charlie X-ray, thank you. Okay, so you've received landing clearance. We are nicely established. So, it feels like we're going so slowly. But anyway, we have the all the items complete for the landing. Just quickly check the lights. It's all good. Gear down, so we've got 3 greens. So we are ready to go. Can't see the pappies yet.
I think I'm terribly sorry, but my yoke isn't working anymore. So I think I'm going to hold between Victor Lima and Victor Sierra.
It's 1,000 feet.
So we can
There's a little bit of blustering, it appears. Alright, I'm going to take the autopilot out.
Qatari 558, okay. Can you move far enough for other traffic to pass by, or is that not going to be possible? Yeah, that's possible. I'm going to move between Victor Lima, Victor Echo, or Victor Sierra. I'm not sure what the next switching lane is called. Okay, thank you.
Spirit 102, requesting taxi.
Make it Papa 7.
Papa 7, KLM 856.
And KLM 1417, we are ready for taxi 367.
Stand by. All stations, stand by. There is a controller change in progress.
500.
Stable.
400.
Okay, we have land green.
Kilo 446, establish 06.
Paper 446, continue, number 2. Expect lane landing clearance.
100 above.
Continue.
Minimum.
Continue.
Fewer 103, ready for taxi.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
Oh, that's a bit of a firm landing. Okay, we have speed brakes up. We have reverse green. And we have decel. Take manual brakes and reverses in. Let's get vacated. There's a plane on final behind us. Easy 87 Charlie X-ray vacated Syria 2.
And Easy 87 Charlie X-ray, taxi to Hotel 2 via Quebec.
Hotel 2 via Quebec, Easy 87 Charlie X-ray. Okay, well, welcome to Amsterdam. That was a fairly non-eventful flight. I mean, aside for the takeoff, or more like the taxi was a bit of a pain, but, you know, fairly smooth going otherwise. So, Amsterdam Airport is famous for its very, very long taxis. Especially if you're landing on 18 right. It can be, you know, a good 10 minutes of driving, pretty much, to get to your stand. But we've got a reasonably large, we're going basically around the terminal. If you imagine the terminal's in the centre, we're going like around to the other side, but we have to drive past all the stands and everything, so it will take a little while. Maybe I'll speed it up, maybe I'll just cut it out entirely, but I won't put it all in because it'd be immensely dull. But anyway, I will keep going. I'll try and keep the speed up, and I'll see you at the gate. Start over there. Oh, it's a British Airways 737, of course. What else? Okay, so this is the hotel terminal. This is kind of the EasyJet hub, if I remember correctly. So you can see there's two other EasyJets down there. I think, awkwardly, that's the same plane we're in. It is, isn't it? ICF, the Bordeaux one. That is the... what's the chances of that happening? That is the exact same. Oh well. We'll turn the landing lights off. Not the landing... Well, the landing lights have been turned off already, but we'll turn the taxi lights off so we do not blind the ground crew. Sorry for holding up the other EasyJet, and I assume if he's pushing back, I'm holding up two at once, but, you know, not much you can do about that. Okay, Hotel 2. That's our stand. And I'm going to be following the safe dock, not the GSX. GSX is not always as accurate as it can be. Okay, so the GSX is going to say that was bad parking, but I'm not reading GSX. I'm reading the what's this thing? I think it's called like safe dock or something. Anyway, we are safe to shut down the engines. We'll keep the beacon on because we still have the APU running, and that's done. Welcome to Amsterdam. Now, right, so you see that safe dock says stop, okay? Stop, but we are miles off. So I don't know what that's about. I have turned the engine off, so there's not really a whole lot I can do about it. Oh well. Let's just deboard here. There's no jetway because those things are just extravagant. Right. Let's get the GPU connected. Get the ground chocks. We'll switch to GPU power, like so, and we'll turn off the APU, turn off the seatbelt signs, and without knowing if the stairs are attached or not, let's open up the doors. Okay, there we go. Welcome to Amsterdam. I hope you enjoyed the video. I've tried to fix some... we'll ignore that. We'll try and... oh dear. I mean, I don't even know why I bother using GSX. It's just non-stop issues. At least it's not... I swear that it's always the same guy on the stairs. Not on the stairs. On what is this thing called? The loader? I don't know. Anyway, besides the point. I hope everyone enjoyed this video. I tried to rectify most of the problems that came about during the one that I made recently. I think this video will come out about a week after the first one, so if you haven't watched that, give it a watch. It's not the best quality, I'll be honest. There are a lot of things that went wrong, but I've tried to fix most of them. So hopefully the video will be a little bit better. It doesn't have any crashing king airs in it though, so it's not as much comedic value. I hope everyone enjoyed. If you enjoyed it, please press like, subscribe, put notifications on, do whatever you want. Everything of relevance in the description, the add-ons used, the other things, I don't know. So yeah, I will hopefully be making some more of these soon, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks. Okay, so we've covered the